What's up everyone, this is FP Sticks bringing you some more Go Battle League battles. Actually here in the Open Master League. This is like the first Open Master League video I've done since Master League has rolled around. This is not my gameplay that is featured, as one of my patrons, Ichabrecht. I probably butchered their name again, but thank you so much for sending this footage. And this team consists of Melmetal, Dialga, and Dragonite. Now, the first time I ever saw this team used, I actually saw another content creator on Twitch, 20butters, actually use this team. And this team is ridiculously strong if your opponent is keeping a Groudon in the back, because Dragonite, as we know, is like one of the hardest walls to Groudon, because none of Groudon's moves are able to hit Dragonite for hardly any damage. So it's just absolutely a wall to Groudon. This team obviously is going to struggle against like a Melmetal lead. That'd be really tough to deal with. You'd have to stay in there with the Melmetal and chip it away, because all three of these Pokemon are going to kind of struggle against Melmetal, other than the mirror match there, obviously. So I believe, if I remember correctly, and I could be totally wrong, but this video, two sets of battles here, and both of them are 5-0s. So we might see a 10-0 in this video, which would be pretty legit. Melmetal on Dialga is a favorable matchup for Melmetal. You do want to wait to throw those superpowers. In a perfect world, your opponent would throw first, and the opposite is true if you're in the Dialga's perspective. You kind of want to wait for your opponent to throw the move first, and the opponent leaves the match there. Melmetal into Giratina. This is not a great matchup, but because they have double dragon users in the back, going to switch in the Dialga, and the opponent is pretty slow to this swap of the opposing Dialga, but you can see the Shadow Claw damage definitely added up. So gonna shield here and then get to another Iron Head, try to possibly pressure that last shield. If the opponent does not shield, should be able to win switch advantage here. Okay, gonna get both shields. And now can bring out Melmetal here, absorb whatever move this is going to be, and honestly build up to as much energy as possible right here. That was just an Iron Head. The opponent gives up switch advantage right here. I would no shield this, yeah. Does not fall for the ominous wind bait, and now Dragonite is going to be able to shred this Giratina, able to get to this Dragon Claw before the Giratina is able to throw another move. That's really huge. Down goes the Giratina. It is a Melmetal in the back, so at least, you know, you baited it out now. Gonna have to chip this down as much as possible, but this is still not over. Okay, this Melmetal really should have farmed up more energy here. Could Thunder Shock down? I think that's the correct play on the opponent's end. Because they're going to want as much energy as possible going into the Melmetal mirror match. The aggressive swap in to not allow them to farm down. Great play. Superpower takes out the Melmetal, and then this superpower is going to take out the Dialga. Very solid play, keeping an eye on your switch clock, making sure that you weren't going to get farmed down there. Very nice play. Melmetal into Mewtwo. This is a favorable matchup for Melmetal, and I only say that because Mewtwo can potentially one-shot the Melmetal with a Focus Blast, so you do have to respect that. Oh, that was just a Side Strike bait. Not super great. Mewtwo cannot go straight Side Strike in this matchup. In the Dialga matchup, in the one shield, Mewtwo can actually go straight Side Strike, which is pretty crazy. Okay, gonna switch into Dialga here. Man, if this is a focus... Okay, nice read. Out comes the opposing Dialga. CP is fairly low there, 4062, but it does look like it has the best buddy badge. Might be missing some breakpoints, though. Okay. Farms down the Dialga, not super great. Melmetal is going to be able to come out, resist all this stuff. Could possibly try to thunder. Oh my gosh, that was a Draco. I would Thunder Shock this down. Very nice. Very nice. Out comes Mewtwo, but Mewtwo's very low. If it's a Togekiss in the back, this is not over yet. Oh man, it's a Zekrom. Another Dragon Breath user. Has access to Crunch and Wild Charge, does not even shield up that Rock Slide, and now is just going to be fast move beat down there with the Dragon Breath. Really nice recognition since the opponent did not shield. You just got to go for straight fast move damage there. Good game. Another Mewtwo lead. These are so scary. I always love being in the Mewtwo's position here because it keeps your opponent guessing about what move you potentially are going to be throwing. Gets baited with the side strike again, which is not great, but you know, it's kind of a coin flip. You just never know. If you let a focus blast through, that is not going to feel good. This Mewtwo is committing no shields. Mewtwo in the one shield can go straight focus blast on a Melmetal, but it is unbelievably close. You survive with like 1 or 2 HP. So if there's any like minor lag in the game, which there seems to always be, it's a very scary matchup to play out. Gonna shield up this superpower, down 2 shields. Gonna get hit by another superpower, it's not gonna be enough to KO, and then can probably Dragon Breath down the Melmetal. Oh, this ain't happening. Boy, let's hope what's ever in the back is... Oh my. Oh, okay, this is gonna be a tough game to come back from. Gonna throw the Rock Slide bait here. The opponent has 2 shields. They're bound to shield something. They do shield that. Very good recognition of that. It's just a Thunder. It's just an Iron Head. Shields are down. I don't know why don't know why they're doing that. This is another Iron Head. Melmetal's gonna barely survive. Gonna be able to get to this superpower. Man, how do they win this? Oh, barely able to get to this superpower with like 1 HP. Nice. And then immediately switch into Dragonite, get to the Dragon Claw. Oh, you're gonna overfarm a little bit, okay. And then the Melmetal in the back, able to Dragon Breath it down. Very, very solid play. That was a tough one to play out. Very nice Rock Slide bait. Okay, this is not good. This is where you have to, yeah, you gotta safe swap Dialga into a Groudon, and then there's a Melmetal. How are they gonna win this? Melmetal, horrible for this team. Groudon in the lead, horrible for this team. We're gonna have to see how they play this out. Oh, gets baited with the Rock Slide. That is not great. Okay, it's actually unbelievably important that the Dialga wins switch advantage here, because Dragonite doesn't need any shields to handle Groudon, and they're recognizing that right now. This Melmetal is so debuffed. Gonna be able to Dragon Breath it down. Down 2 shields, doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. As you can see, Dragonite is now going to be able to get aligned with the Groudon, even get a shield there on the Iron Head, and then Groudon's going to throw its energy here. Probably just a Fire Punch. Yep, just enough to KO. This is so beautiful here. Groudon can't do anything. Cannot do anything against this. Wonder what's in the back, like a Giratina? It is a Giratina, and because Groudon allowed this Dragonite to farm up so much, Dragonite is in a very good position here. Should be able to get to this next Dragon Claw, but not even going to let it happen. Going to switch in the Melmetal here. Melmetal's essentially useless at this point, so wants to preserve that Dragonite's health as much as possible. Really smart recognition. You're going to need the Dragonite for that Groudon in the back there. Saving the shield for Groudon. And then get a superpower here. Now, if the Groudon Mud Shots all the way down, that's a smart play. Shields up the superpower. Okay, definitely probably should have saved the shield for Dragon Claw. Because now, this Dragonite is just gonna destroy this thing. It doesn't matter what moveset Groudon's running. Earthquake, does a decent chunk, fair enough, but Groudon, there's no way. If the Groudon would have saved the shield for a potential Dragon Claw and then Mudshotted down the Melmetal, I think they would have had more play there. Best possible lead here. Out comes Dialga. It's very important that both of these dragons, Dialga and Dragonite, do not see that Togekiss at all. So going to throw double superpower and then switch in a Dialga just to guarantee that going to maintain switch there. Just an Iron Head, really big call there. And not able to get to a second Iron Head. That's huge. Whoa, gonna go for the Thunder. Okay. Does slightly more damage. Both of these hit for super effective. So since you're only gonna get to one move, throw the heavier hitting move. I respect that. Now, Melmetal's going to be able to get aligned to the Togekiss. This is beautiful alignment here. It's a Guillotine in the back. This is so over. Just going to throw the Rock Slide here to run out the clock a little bit, and then be able to get Dragonite onto this Giratina. Could no shield this? Nice, because you want minimal health to be farmed by Togekiss. Really nice over farming. Oh, interesting. Just gonna... Oh, calls another ominous wind bait. Nice, and now he's gonna be able to Hurricane the Togekiss. Beautiful play. Beautiful play there. Yeah, this is over. I love seeing a Togekiss get wrecked in the back, man. Togekiss in the back is so brutal for a lot of my team comps. So, okay, favorable lead. Mewtwo safe swap. This is always very sketchy. Could bring out... okay, gonna stay in here. Gets baited with Side Strike. Not great. That puts Mewtwo in a more favorable position here. Doesn't shield that first Rock Slide. Mewtwo can actually tank 2 Rock Slides. And then switch Dialga right here. Makes sense. Going to Dragon Breath it down. Gonna no shield this. It's just another Side Strike. Really nice call. Out comes that Dialga again. Gonna be able to get to an Iron Head. Bluffing a possible Draco because they overfarm here. That's very smart. Gets the shield. But this is a pretty loaded Dialga. Luckily, Melmetal's gonna be able to get on this thing. What is in the back? That is the question. If it's a Groudon, dream scenario. No shields to Draco. Oh, it is a Kyogre, which is also pretty decent. Could have saved this energy here. But now going to bring out Dragonite. Waterfalls are resisted. Still does a decent chunk, though. And these Surfs are going to do a decent chunk as well. Nice. Able to Dragon Breath down the Kyogre. That's amazing. Out comes the Dialga, and it is over. Good game. Oh, man. We have not seen a loss yet. Melmetal Mirror Match. This is going to be very tough. Probably going to have to maybe even commit both shields here just to guarantee that this Melmetal gets out of here. Going to throw the first Superpower. Okay. Now, if this is a superpower, this is going to hurt so much. Okay, going to shield up that superpower because it was a CMP tie, and now going to be able to throw this other superpower here. The Melmetal goes down. Thank goodness. Honestly, I would even switch into Dialga here. Yep, clear that debuff. Could have saved the energy on Melmetal before switching out. This Kyogre is staying in, which I don't quite understand. It could have Blizzard. Gets a shield. Might be building up to a Blizzard. Well, yeah, they telegraphed that pretty far in advance. And in the back is Giratina. Oh, barely able to get to this Iron Head before the Giratina gets to the Shadow Ball. That's pretty huge. Gets shielded. Oh, it was a CMP tie. The Giratina definitely could have overfarmed there, recognizing that they were going to get outpaced. Built up some more energy. Dragonite's going to be able to Dragon Breath this thing all the way down. And then throw some moves on Kyogre, and this will be good game. Oh my! That was Dragon Pulse. And that hit for super effective damage, but Dragon Pulse is such a terrible move, it didn't even KO Dragonite. Good game there. Really nice plays on that Melmetal in the beginning. Oh, probably a Mud Slap Rhyperior. Yikes! You have to stay in this though. Oh, wait. Gonna throw a superpower and then switch into Dialga? Switch into Dragonite. Whoa, okay. This is a rock wrecker. You gotta shield this up for sure. Snorlax. I would go for a Hurricane here. No shield this. It's just a Body Slam. Snorlax is so okay. Gonna go for the Dragon Claw. I wonder if this gets shielded. It does not. I definitely would have gone for Hurricane. Snorlax is so bulky, it very rarely shields right out of the gate. So you can tend to go for your heavier hitting move. Does get a shield on that Dragon Claw. Still have that Rhyperior to deal with. Survives that Body Slam. Able to get to this Dragon Claw. But this is not going to be enough to KO the Snorlax. And then the Snorlax is going to be able to lick down. Barely. Can bring out Dialga here to avoid being hit by a move. Yeah, because Dragon Breath is ridiculous. Out comes Rhyperior. Just needs to get to an Iron Head. Just needs to get... Okay. This could be a superpower, so it's worth a shield. It is. Really nice shield. In the back is Giratina. Oh, man. Okay. Could throw this Iron Head and then switch into Melmetal. Yep. Oh, no. It's a CMP tie. It's a Dragon Class. Gonna hit for neutral damage. Gonna barely survive that. Switch into Melmetal. Now, ideally, you either want to lose this matchup so your Dialga can farm down the Giratina, or you want to come out of this with a superpower stored. So let's see how they want to play this. I would overfarm as much as possible here. Yeah, get hit by another Shadow Sneak. That's totally fine. Building up a lot of energy. Very nice. Okay, they have a superpower stored. Gonna throw the superpower. Very nice play. Very nice energy management. Down goes the Rhyperior. Wow. Solid plays. Solid plays. Melmetal and Mewtwo. Man, these Mewtwo leads are so risky. So risky. So this could be a Focus Blast right here. Definitely worth a shield. Man, I think they've gotten baited by Psystrike every single time, but it's worth a shield, man. Have you ever been one-shotted by Focus Blast by Mewtwo? It does not feel good, and you learn your lesson really fast. Now we're going to switch into Dialga. Okay, the opponent switches into their own Dialga. Same CP, both best buddy boosted there. Again, over-farming past the Iron Head to try to threaten a Draco Meteor. Gets the shield. And this was actually CMP tie. This is just going to be an Iron Head, though. Let it go down. Smart. And now that Dialga is in range where you could potentially like Thunder Shock and then Rock Slide it. But again, ideally you want to leave this matchup with some stored energy. It is running Thunder. That does not feel good. Gonna throw the Rock Slide. This should be barely enough to KO. And if not, I think 1 or 2 more Thunder Shocks. Okay, barely enough. Out comes Zekrom. So definitely save the shield for Dragonite, and Dragonite is going to sweep this entire team. They recognize that, and this is pretty much over there because Dragonite outpaces Zekrom, and the Mewtwo is very, very low. Thank you all so much for watching. Really great plays there. Ichab Wrecked, probably butchered the name again, but thank you for submitting this footage. I really dig this team. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.